Tabletop Spotlight, brought to you by Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy. Hey everyone, I'm AdamHarry from Bell Lost Souls with
Evan from Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy.
And we're back with another Tabletop Spotlight. Evan, I watched Band of Brothers the other day.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, such a good show.
Such a good...
It makes you feel for the characters. Like, it's a really good war movie.
Yeah.
Or show, I guess.
But you got the starter set.
The Band of Brothers starter set for both sections. Yeah. Right. Yeah, so it does come with two armies. Well, semi-armies. Yeah. It comes with the Americans and the Germans.
Yeah, obviously.
Band of Brothers. And it's cool, too, if you look in the back. It has kind of like the same number as the show. Of, like the main character, so that's really cool. And it comes with the little train pieces. Yeah, and this is everything you need to start playing. We'll go through everything here in a second. I'm pretty excited about this one. Just because, again, it is Bolt Action Starter. This is actually for the second edition of the game. Yes, that's the exciting part, too.
Which is cool. You actually get a little rulebook in there.
For the second edition,
which is super important. So if you're looking for a starting point, this is it.
Very good one. Yes.
So let's go ahead and take a look inside the new Band of Brothers starter set. All right, here we go with the Band of Brothers box, the starter kit.
These guys are really close together. I feel like that, I don't know.
Yeah.
On the box. That's just artwork. I'm sorry.
It's just artwork. But, you know, most firefights happen pretty close.
Pretty close. So. Fair enough.
Not close like Naked Gun close.
Right.
I don't know if you've seen that picture of Frank Drebin and the other guy shooting each other like 5 feet away and they're missing. Anyway, let's show the back of the box real quick.
Back of the box shows you everything you get in the pack. The new templates, the Americans, Germans, the cool terrain you get, and the dice, and pen markers.
You also get quick reference sheets, which is super important, and the new second edition rulebook. You get a little mini
really
one.
Cool.
So,
yeah.
And there's a couple other surprises in there. So let's go ahead and open it on up. Here we go. All right. First off, that's what I was talking about. Second edition pocket rulebook.
Yeah. So to compare
full color,
compare it to the regular rulebook.
Bingo.
This is the size difference. So this is the hardcover regular rulebook. That's the pocket edition. So it is good pocket size.
Right there, all full color. And just to show you that this is actually a pocket edition, let's flip to the table of contents real quick.
Yes.
And you can see, we'll find out if the page numbers line up or not.
The turn is on page 36. It is on 36.
Last page is Vehicle Special Rules 118.
118.
Boom.
So if you're ever questioning a friend, say you can turn to page 36 if you need something. If you have different books, they're the same page, so that's good.
Real quick too, we've got the kind of how to build slash.
So it's interesting for bolt action.
This is the army list too.
Yes, that's a recommended army list. You can actually they'll give you enough to build around, but also, bolt action doesn't actually show you exactly like step for step how to build. It's very self-explanatory. It's very to the point.
Yeah.
You don't really need instructions on how to do it, but it'll go over pictures of what they look like when you're done.
Yeah, well, that's what I was showing. They have all of the all the legs. Everything's labeled.
Yes, everything is.
Kind of do what you want. And the other cool thing about bolt action is because it is a historical game, you can actually build the weapons that people actually had based on the squads or whatever.
Yeah.
So like if that squad was famous for using only Tommy guns
or BARs,
exactly, M1 Garands, whatever, you can do that.
Yeah.
You don't have to, but you can.
Yes.
And then on the back of these sheets, you've got the this one's got the recommended army list for the paratrooper squad, and then I guess the German one's probably somewhere else, but.
This one does show you exactly how to build the vehicle.
Because you need that.
Yeah. It's a little more complex than the vehicle. Yeah. So there's that.
Turns out the regular infantry models have a head, 2 arms, a torso, and legs.
Yes.
So.
Here's the decal sheet.
And guns.
That's the German stuff on there. It's for the vehicle, I'm guessing.
And then we've got the Band of Brothers specific thing here. Oh, there's the paratrooper late war army list.
Okay, so it should probably have the German
Panzers, Panzer Grenadiers. It's got to be in here somewhere, right? There's a quick setup. Maybe you just use all of the German stuff.
Probably.
That'll be fair. Anyway, that goes to there. All right. Quick rulebook errata. Cool. Another quick play sheet.
Yes.
Which, speaking of play sheets.
Oh, look.
See that segue I did there?
The box.
Boom.
Itself. It goes with the ruler.
You get 2.
You can cut this out and have a ruler. Yeah.
In case you don't have one at home.
All right. So here's the models. You got your bases. Let's
go ahead and pull this out real quick and kind of. I think there's going to be a lot of repeating stuff.
So a lot of it's like
there's the cool terrain. Got bases. Oh, you got the order dice and the D6s. Those are super important.
Here's the pin markers. This is in the old base set, so if you have that, this is familiar.
more bases there. Ah, this is the important thing, right?
Yes.
This is the new cool
templates.
Templates.
Yes.
So this was one of the big things they added in the game.
Yeah, they added in a template, which I felt like it was needed. I have a Japanese army that has a lot of mortars, and it's a lot of like, here's this die, where's it going to move, which direction, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Templates make it a lot simpler, so it's nice.
It streamlines a lot of things. It also, if you're in the template, you're hit. If you're not, you're not. So
yeah, exactly.
It's pretty straightforward. All right, so that's that. What are we going to show off first? Let's take a look at some of the sprues.
So here are the Americans.
Yeah.
So they're all going to be the same sprue for the Americans.
So how many of the American sprues do we get?
We get 4. It looks like 4 American sprues. And we're going to get 2 German sprues
of infantry, and then the Germans also have. Looks like a tank.
Yeah, this is the guy in the tank.
Yeah, so I'm just going to show off these are repeats real quick.
So this is one of those repeats.
Here we have the new plastics for this kit. I gotta say, pretty good looking plastics.
Pretty good detail. Yeah.
Yeah.
They have a lot of different poses too, which is nice.
I like the way they did the folds on the clothing as well.
Yeah.
Like it just makes it look more realistic.
Yeah, for sure.
So, and especially if you want to
painted it and then when you wash it, it's gonna look good. Yeah.
If you want to get in there with your hobby stuff, it's gonna look really good. They have a dude laying down. He's gonna be manning probably a 30 cal or something like that.
Yeah, well, yeah, you got the little LMG there with a tripod or bipod, I guess. BAR, M1 Grand. You got a Tommy.
Look at you knowing your guns.
Barely.
Yeah. I played them first-person shooters. I know.
Exactly. But yeah, so good stuff. Looks good.
Yeah.
And of course, there's what is it? 4 of these?
Yeah, there's 4 of these. You also have just to point out, you're gonna have a ton of extra heads left over. So if you want to save those and use those in other games, or tons of bits left over. The odds are you're not going to use all of the gun arms too.
No, for sure, because not every army's gonna have like 5 LMGs or anything like that.
So you got those, and then of course the bases and everything like that too. So let's look at the German infantry sprue.
So we got 2 of these. Here's one of them. So it looks like each one has 6 bodies on it. So out of all of the 12 bodies, so you have
MG42. I'm not gonna.
You know more about the German guns.
I do.
What is this one? The
that's the assault rifle. I don't remember. It was the first. It's the grandfather to the AK. Basically. Right. I don't remember the name. I'm sure somebody in the comments will correct me.
A little belt.
Yeah, belt-fed MG40. That was the Hitler's. I think it was a Hitler's buzzsaw. Was the name of that gun, the nickname, because it sounded like a buzzsaw when they were firing, and then trees would fall down.
Oh, the what is it? M4? No, not M4. I don't know.
MP.
No, that's a British gun. Look at what we don't know.
I know the rifle's. I think the K98. I don't remember. Anyway,
bunch of Germans.
We're gonna stop showing off our lack of World War II knowledge. Can't flip through the rest of these. Yeah. So yeah, you can see tons of head options, tons of weapon options. Obviously, we've got all the different body options, bases, and stuff like that. Everything you need to get going. So.
And then here is the vehicle.
So I looked it up. Okay, it's the SG-44 assault rifle.
Assault rifle.
MP40 submachine gun.
MP40.
Yeah, see, I knew it was an MP. Yeah, and the STG-44 assault rifle, and the KAR-98.
There you go.
Yeah, that's the bolt action rifle, which is what the name of the game is. Bolt action.
Bolt action.
Nerds. All right, moving on. This is the new. This is the vehicle, which I'm looking up the name right now because it's got a strange name. SD. KFC 51.
Not KFC, but KFZ.
Yeah.
251.
Yeah. /10 Pack 36. It's a half track.
Yeah.
Can you just call it the half track?
Yeah, sure.
Cool? And here's the half track.
And it's a transport vehicle. It has the little guys transporting all of that good stuff.
Yeah, and I want to point out too. This is this kit. Whenever I look at the bolt action vehicles,
right.
A lot of the bolt action vehicles, because they're designed off of actual things that exist in the real world, they're closer to what I would consider a model kit instead of a wargaming kit.
Why is that? Why do you say that?
Because if you look at the way the design's done, like because of the attention to detail, like with all the gears and the tracks and stuff like that.
Okay.
Now this one, I will say, this particular kit has also got this bit too.
Yeah.
This particular vehicle kit is not as complicated as some of the other kits I've seen for bolt action.
Okay.
I think it's because this one might be more mass produced for the box set.
Probably.
So this one isn't as complicated. The other kits will have stuff like the actual axles and stuff like that.
Yeah, the tank that came with my Japanese army was a little more complicated looking than this one. So
this one's closer, I would say, just based on the number of bits and assembly, it does remind me more of a wargaming kit. Like if you're a GW fan, like a Rhino or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Kind of reminds me closer to that instead of like a car model kit.
Right.
Like you'd pick up at a hobby shop.
Right.
So this is closer to that side of the spectrum than the. Yeah. Anyway, it's still really good detail. There's nothing wrong with it. You can still totally use it in game.
Oh yeah, totally.
The plastic itself is also, it's going to be a slightly different plastic you may be used to if you, again, GW fan.
Right.
It's a harder plastic, a little bit more brittle.
It's not like brittle as in it will snap right away, but it is definitely more
it's
brittle.
just a different, when you're working with it, just quick hobby tip, it's a slightly different plastic, so be mindful of that.
Yeah.
Be a little bit more careful with it until you get used to working with it.
For sure, yeah.
So just want to call that out real quick.
Do you want to show off the terrain real quick?
Absolutely. So we're not going to open this up. It comes in a sealed bag, but you can see it comes.
It's a burnt down house. You want to see if the picture.
Yeah, there should be a picture on the back right here.
So it's this right here.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Which is perfect for this size of a scenario between these two fighting forces.
Yeah.
You just need a building. You want some cover to shoot. Fight over something like that.
For sure.
You probably want some trees and stuff like that. There's modeling kits all over the place for that. But yeah, very cool. That's all themed appropriately for the scale and size of the game.
And then of course the pin markers. These just snap into the circles, and these I think actually are different from the base game because there's numbers on here. Instead of giving, let's say if a squad has 2 pin markers, instead of giving 2 separate one of these, you can turn it to point at the number, and these look like they're actually easier to read than the whole.
Yeah, and you can actually see there's on the blast marker there's a point that actually points to the corresponding number. Right. So super handy.
If you have 12 pin markers, then wow, you
got shot at.
Yeah, you are pinned down.
I don't know what happened or what hit you, but you are not moving.
But yeah, and then of course the bases.
You got hit by 12 pin markers. How are you alive?
You were probably really hardy, and then your opponent's army everything was just firing. Just adding more. You had 12 different units firing at them. Yeah, that's how you had it.
Anyway, there's the bases.
Yeah.
That's pretty much everything in the kit. Was there anything else we missed? Or?
I don't think so. Yeah, it's a good kit. It's a good a lot of stuff.
Sure. Let's hop out for a really quick recap. All right, everyone, that was the Band of Brothers starter set, again, for Bolt Action, the 2nd edition.
Yeah, 2nd edition, brand new. Yeah. It's very cool. I'm looking forward to it. It does come with a rule book, comes with a lot of markers you need for it, even
everything you need, even the little rangefinder thing, everything you need to play the game, except for a buddy, or you can play solo, whatever. I'm not going to judge. But let's run some numbers really quick on this one. What's the price point of this?
$112.
Okay.
Which is a really good price, given that you're getting the rule book and everything like that. And it comes with 2 semi-armies, so that's very nice.
Yeah, two small starter armies.
To start off with, that's very nice.
To get you going, for sure. So yeah, that was the price point. And then, of course, it's from Warlord Games, the whole Bolt Action. So game time can vary. Game time will vary depending on the sizes because it's point-based.
Yeah, point-based. So, and ages, I would say, I mean, it's not really measurable, but it's if you play Warhammer or if you play any other historical games.
12 to 14 up, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Anyway, hope you enjoyed that one. I'm AdamHarry from Bell Souls.
I'm Evan from Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy.
And this has been another Tabletop Spotlight. Thanks for watching. Tabletop Spotlight brought to you by Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy. Thanks for watching.